So can we start off with what can you tease about the upcoming season?
Can't really tease anymore. It's sort of just out. We'll have Ghost Rider this season this year. We're doing Robbie Ray. We're doing the Robbie Reyes version of the character, who's a young Latina man from East LA. We were attracted to that because of that character, just to see what he would be like and the dynamic of the show. Also, it's Ghost Rider with a flaming car. Awesome.
Was the decision to add a character to the cast, did that come after the move to 10 p.m.? And either way, having the co-leader spot to kind of allow you to do different things with the character.
We're hoping that we can, skew a little darker because of it. But, there are a lot of, all those decisions are sort of made at the same time. There are a lot of factors that went into it. One is that, Doctor Strange is coming out. And if you're familiar with the comic, it's sort of a different side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that's going to be opened up. And, we felt like now it's the time to do this because it plays in that world. It's not exactly the spy world we live in, but we feel like with that entering the MCU, this is us sort of dipping our toe into that world as we open things up. And also it's Ghost Rider, so it's like there's no real decision. They said, Ghost Rider? He said,
yes. Oh, wait, you're giving that to us? Okay, yes.
Thank you. Yes, we will take it. Thank you.
So would it be fair to say that Robbie's going to be a villain? So how will that work for you from the shift from this intensely personal, rooted in a three-season arc, going that was War and Hive, moving on to someone new?
Well, we put a lot of things down at the end of last year. We closed off some storylines, and obviously some people died tragically or heroically. So we need new stuff. But we've seen that Daisy has moved into sort of a vigilante mode of operation, and so I think she's going to stumble upon some new things in her adventures.
It might be safe to say that Daisy and possibly Ghost Rider's paths.
Speaking of the end of last season, we kind of had a really hard technological focus. So it seems like Ghost Rider is kind of like the polar opposite of that. Are we going to see that blend, or is it going to be more?
Well, one of the things, and you'll see this in the movies that are coming, but in Thor they famously said, magic is just science we don't understand. And so, as we've got, the MCU started with Iron Man. He was a guy who built a suit, a smart guy built a suit. And then, when you put Thor into that world, it started to be like, how are these things going to work? And they worked. And so they've started to open up into the world of sort of the fantastic. And we will be doing that this year in terms of sort of trying to blend the two and trying to see if there are things we don't understand, why, and then meanwhile we're building things that we do understand, but maybe we start to lose our understanding of them.
The question you just asked is exactly what our team may be asking as they encounter something like this. Well, basically, we're trying to science why of things.
It's the question we were asking in the room of writers on day one.
Yes. How do we fit this into our show?
You speaking of the movies, how does the Sokovia Accords affect your universe?
Well, we have more power people on our show. We started with none. But I think that the dynamic in the world has changed. There was, one person with powers, and then by the Avengers there were maybe 6 total in the world. I can't remember. Now they're much more prevalent, and so there's a reaction, I think, in the public based on this.
And at the end of last season, with the 6-month jump that we showed you, it's very clear that many things have changed. And just Coulson stepping down as the director, from being the director, is just an indication that within S.H.I.E.L.D.
Things are different.
Things are very different. And whether or not S.H.I.E.L.D. will help to carry out the Sokovia Accords, that's something we'll see.
Speaking of differences, actually, I was wondering if FitzSimmons are still on the track, or are they still?
They have 3 kids.
They work very fast in 6 months. They're actually rabbits. yes, they're very much in a relationship, but with that, of course, comes some new challenges. Working together, loving each other, and living together. We don't know anything about that. It's not pulled from life in any way.
It's getting easier to write the scenes because we just write what happened last night.
Yeah.
But usually that's like, you want to watch something?
It didn't quite work. Can you tease anything about that life model decoy?
Well, yeah, no, but you know, it's in there, and I think that we're going to slowly start to develop some very advanced technology this season, and you know, maybe as that becomes more advanced and we have strange people with possessed people, maybe those things somehow merge down the line.
Yeah, so we've dealt with normal people who want to be more than that on our show, starting with Mike Peterson in season 1. He wanted to be more than just a man. And he modified him, then modified. With Coulson, he has a robotic hand. Then we meet Radcliffe, who is definitely into body modification. So this is just sort of a progression and extension of that.
Yes, and John Hannah is a regular this year. We love him very, very much. Recurring?
Yes. So like, yes,
We'll go talk. No, but yeah, but you know, we're big fans of his. We worked with him on Spartacus, and we love his dynamics. So we're going to see the side of him who's trying to, you know, do better than he did last year. He feels he's a good guy at heart, and you know, we think he means well. So we want to see him sort of brought into the fold, and we think he'll bring good humor and stuff like that.
All right, thank you.